We have arrived in Nha Trang, Cam Ranh Airport in Nha Trang City.
Why are you giving me eyeballs?
In 30 kilometers off the coast of Central.
Well, went a pretty smooth exit from Ho Chi Minh and getting here on time, and it's pretty easy to get everything. Airport small relative to other ones, so pretty quick. Had a little bit of confusion on catching our car to the Merle Pearl Resort, but we figured it out, and we are now in the car and heading to the pier, and going to catch the boat over to the resort. So
This is why we figured it out.
we figured it out. Yeah. So my travel agent didn't tell me that there was going to be somebody outside with a sign for us. You may not want to use her. Her name is Whisters of some sort. So I wouldn't trust her anyways. So anyways, we'll see y'all in Nha Trang or Merle Pearl. We are now on the ferry to Resort Island to go to Merle Pearl. If you're planning to come here from the airport, be prepared. It's a nice long drive, about 40 minutes or so into Nha Trang proper. And so, try to fill that in. But we're on the boat. Be like 20 minutes, I think, and we'll be at the resort. We'll check in, try to get relaxed, and maybe catch a little bit of sunlight. Although there's clouds out there today. We have arrived. I was wrong. It's probably about maybe less than 10 minutes ride, and we had to stop for something with the engine. So first look is this at Merle Pearl. All right, we got into our bungalow at Merle Pearl Resort, so let's go ahead and MTV cribs it for you. It's gonna be pretty quick, not gigantic, but still, it's nice with a view. Anyways, here we go. All right. There you go, nice king bed, and kind of like we had in Kamigan, in our bungalow there. Very open plan. Come back here. Huge wash area, bathroom, garden tub. Oh, what's that you say? You see out? That's right. For later on, when there needs to be magic, you got yourself the outdoor rainfall shower. Oh, it's on tonight. All right, thanks for checking out our crib. We're going to get unpacked, probably grab a bite to eat, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. first full day here in Pearl. We are going to take a stroll down to the beach. Had breakfast this morning, buffet, and we're going to try to catch some sun. Today's,
Fat bellies.
I don't know what you're talking about. Only my belly's fat. We're going to get a little sun. Today's a relax day. Maybe go into town tomorrow and start looking around at some of the sights that we can see. So a little bit of relaxation before we get back on the sightseeing. So far of North Pole, their hometown island. Right? Very relaxed. Not crowded at all. Bit rough with the no wake zone, but other than that. The occasional jellyfish sting. Here comes Hawaii 5-0. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Don't be deceived, they were pushed out there that fast. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. They're about to leave. Alright, full day at the beach, a little bit of rest and relaxation prior to heading to dinner. We are going to take a little walk around the resort and capture a few things, and hopefully you'll be able to check out a little bit of the resort yourselves and see more. You got the what? Alright, morning stroll at Pearl on Hontama Island, and a bit cloudy today, but take a walk to work off this early breakfast. Going to get ready, and then we're going to go hit the city and see some sights. But from near the top of the resort, gorgeous view of the Alright, we made it to Photosan, Chuido-san Temple, somewhere. I don't know. Interesting start to the day. Really easy to get off the island. A little more difficult to catch our grab, and a little bit more difficult to actually find the location, but we're here. So we're getting ready to walk up a bunch of flights of stairs and see Photosan, which is not down the alleyway off of some highway. Contrary to what the grab driver said. So check these out. So we'll go up there and make our way.
We thought it was off an alleyway.
What's that?
Where did you see that it was off an alleyway?
I didn't. There's that little temple that he was trying to show us. Remember? We went down there and he said Photosan. I'm like, no, that's called Sketchy-san. So you can see all the way up there where we're heading. So come join us. This ought to be fun.
lật mạnh để cho cái chùa mình đẹp.
Alright, we just got done hiking up to Photosan Temple, checking out all the different tributes, and it was very peaceful up there. Great views out into the rural areas here outside of Nha Trang. Long walk, be careful. Some of the steps are pretty old and crumbly. And pretty steep in different levels and widths, so make sure if you're videoing when you come up here, you pay really close attention. Maybe hold off on doing it until you get to see some of the spectacular views and some of the ancient tributes and temple for here at Photosan. So it was a little difficult for our grab driver to find. We eventually found it. It went by Choi San Doi. I'll get that right somewhere. And that was where he was able to find it. Otherwise, we ended up in some back alley at some small temple, so nice house. So definitely not Photosan. So. So, funny story, leaving Photosan, you can get here by Grab, but very difficult to get out of here by Grab. So, we are kind of in a little bit of a jam right now. We're going to try to walk to the main road and see if we can get a driver booked to take us back or something. I tried to get it onto Vinasan or Mylan's apps, but they're all in Vietnamese, and without translation I can't really tell, and having to switch back and forth and translate it was becoming a problem. So anyways, so we are hoofing it, and hopefully this is not our last recorded video because of heat stroke, because it is still pretty hot even though it's about 90 degrees. The sun's beating down. It was supposed to be partly cloudy today, but if you can see there in the background, it is barely cloudy today, so it is nice and sunny and hot. We just rehydrated a little bit with some beer to try to kill off some sketchy water that Joyce made me drink from a cup that apparently is communal. So good thing I got the hepatitis shot right. So anyways, we're going to haul ass up here and see if we can locate a Grab or a friendly person to give us a ride because we're stupid. What? Okay, we finally made it to Chua Long Son or Long Son Pagoda, right on the outskirts of Nha Trang City. You wouldn't know it unless you got dropped off right in front of it. It's amid the bustle of the street and stores and people and cars. So nice that we could get here today. It wasn't looking good to start with. Maybe I looked to the right, but you know, we're here and we're going to try to enjoy this. So. Where'd you get all the shot? I was shooting you. I was shooting you. Alright, so we really can't go in because somebody did not dress appropriately for the temple today. So, And her name rhymes with Josephine. Oh, whoops. I got sleeves on technically. They're just very short because my guns are too big to fit into regular shirts. If you're not coming to Longson, you're out of shape, you're not wearing good shoes, you got weak hamstrings, because it will test you. Not the longest walk I've been on, but certainly after we walked like 15 kilometers to the main road when you last saw us in the blazing heat, and then had to walk like 30 kilometers back to Nha Trang.
We didn't walk, by the way.
It felt like we walked 30 kilometers back to Nha Trang. Walking here, a piece of cake, still murder. Okay, so despite the peace, love, and happiness around all these temples, Joyce and I just got done walking down some back alleys, a little bit sketchy.
They
And
weren't sketchy, they were just naked.
got caught up in the middle of a fight. It's the same in any country. It looks like homegirl was stepping out on her man. Her man came up.
I know, it was 2 women and a guy.
There's another dude holding him down. Whatever. Hey, women be crazy anywhere. It doesn't matter what language. You know crazy when you hear it. Alright? So, just be careful out there, peeps. Don't stick your nose.
All you know is that one woman had a black eye.
Oh, yeah.
The other one did not.
Oh, yeah. And they fight just like they do on the west side. Crazy drunk. And girl went back. She said to her friend, hold my earrings in Vietnamese. And she went back for seconds. True story. I didn't film it. I should have. But out of respect. Anyways, here we are. Chua Lim Pong. Because even though we're in Vietnam, we're so Filipino, we have to go stop at the Jollibee and get something to eat. They have chicken joy bonsai. Let's hope. Luckily, we ran to our friend from the resort before we left for the mainland, because she clued us in that even though the tours at the resort were booked up, we could actually book a private car from the marina with the resort, and so as to not have a repeat of yesterday's situation where Jay made me walk 50 kilometers in the blazing heat. We went ahead and hired.
Wait, you said 30 kilometers earlier today.
I'm pretty sure I said 50 kilometers yesterday. See, you don't even know what day it is anymore. So we're gonna do that today, and it's about 600,000 dong for 4 hours. And then if we want to go extra hours, another 100,000 dong. Another 2 hours, 150,000. But I think we really only wanted to go to Bernagar, and we're gonna see that, and then we're gonna hit Mui Church, Dam Market, and the rocks, promontory rock, cliff rock something. Anyways, so we're going to see that, although it's blazing hot, probably not
going to be really great pictures with the light. But anyways, so we're going to do that. We'll see all those, be back in 4 hours, and then take up the resort on some activities. Yeah. And Alright, first stop, Moody Church. I don't know anything about this because it was not on our list, so we're going to take a look, and I'll have to do some research later on what the church is, who established it, when, why, and how. Well, I'm sure I know how. Labor. It's a pretty big church. I didn't realize that when we stepped around in the front, but then when we got to the back, coming in, it's pretty big. We are going to, I guess, enter through the rear. Oh my, I wonder if Screaming Kids are part of the tour. Well, that was a short-lived stop because apparently it closes at now
11 to 2.
and it will reopen again at 2 p.m. So maybe we come back on the way back and stop by. Interesting. Okay, so we are on to Promontory or Ponagar next, I think. So we'll see. Alright, we're here at Chodam Market, or Chodam, or Dam Market. And as you can see, right behind us, we're going to spend a little time here. It's our next stop, and we're going to see what happens next.
How much is this? How much? You know.
So we're inside Chodam, and not as busy as I thought it would be. I don't know if it's because it's Tuesday, if it's because it's holiday, but you know, pretty easy to get through the house. Maybe it picks up later, maybe at night. Why did I just make that face? Night. Anywho, so we're still walking around, still looking around, and shopping. So we stopped off at Dan Tang Hong Chong, Promontory Rocks, as they call it for the English speakers. So it's a temple, a little bit of a museum, outlines the different temples in the area. And we're about to walk out to the rocks now. Wasn't on our list, just kind of popped up on some other guides to check out. So we're going to give it a look and see what happens. And there you can see it through the trees. And that is where we're going. A big rock outcropping coming off the back of this temple. Oh my. And navigate our way through these rocks to get to the tip of the promontory. Just the tip. Little game I like to play. Wait, what? Hey, this is PG YouTube. Oh, we're taking a secret shortcut. Secret shortcut. Look at that. Is it possible she's Ungoi? Probably more than me. Oh! Probably Should put on my hands-free one. Secret passageway. Whew. All right, we did. We're out here at the tip of the rock, just the tip, and behind us, bay. And of course, there we go. What you think? Like you. And scene. Alright, Han Chong, the promontory, actually is pretty cool. I'd say it's close, so it's not close, it's more just a rock outcropping, but it was nice. Some good areas to take shots of the islands in the bay. Nice scenery. As you exit through the restaurants and little areas, nooks that are less populated where you can get some shots. So that's nice too. So yeah, I mean, it's the first thing we paid for as far as attractions since we've been here, unless you donate at any of the temples. So I'd say 22,000 dong per person to enter. So less than $1 US. I say totally worth it. And then we're here in the center of temple. Looks like they're getting set up for a show, so we're gonna see when that is and check that out. All right, we're here at what I think will be our last stop in the city of Nha Trang, Po Nagar Towers. Getting ready to hit the ticket booth and pay and walk in. So it looked amazing. Pictures, videos I've seen. So looking forward to seeing this very ancient and very iconic location for the area and for the country. It is definitely a holiday because it is definitely crowded over here. 22,000 dong per person, similar to Hong Kong. So take a quick look at our first sneak peek. See up there through the trees. I'm gonna walk up. So we're gonna get away from the crowds a little bit and start making our way up here in a second.
Rồi, nhấc nhấc nhấc. Rồi ơi.
Alright, so Po Nagar Towers are pretty impressive. Amazing when you think about the history here at this site. And if you look around the city of Nha Trang, how it's just so populated and dense. And while it's not Ho Chi Minh, there's still a lot of people here. And it sprawls pretty far, as we know, having walked 60 kilometers yesterday back to the city. But this is impressive that this could survive centuries and survive countless changes in ownership of the land from different peoples, wars, bombings, other things that occurred here over the years. That's really, really cool. and bumpy out there today. Welcome back to our bungalow for a half day of touring. Still gets you a bit wiped out in this heat. People, lots of people carrying a backpack full of equipment. It'll get you. Alright, our last evening here in Merpearl Hontam Resort in Nha Trang, Vietnam. So, good second leg of our journey. Enjoyed getting out, seeing the sights here, but came back, relaxed a little bit, and now we're enjoying beer and getting ready to kind of unwind and enjoy our last evening here. So, great resort, very, very nice people, very helpful, always helpful, especially our friend who's worked a number of different places. We've seen her all over the place, who's gave us a good tip on the private car today. So I want to thank her and the rest of the team over here. Yeah, hopefully she'll probably be off tomorrow. Anyways, we're out pretty early in the morning, so I'm gonna hopefully get the drone up one last time, and if not, we'll try it in our next spot.